and every other person that is involved in this not taking action has led our Almighty Oma. You see what Oma is going through because of what, because they can't, like, because Angel couldn't stand up and take the decision she wants to take. Do you see what everybody around her, guys? Before you choose to do some kind of things with your life, I know it's your life, I know it's your decision, but always consider people around you. Always consider how people around you will feel. Now, because of how will I say it? Because of Angel not being reasonable, see what Oma, the mother, and everybody they are passing through at this point of their life. So on this today's episode, guys, um Angel is still at the hospital, as we all know. She's getting her treatment, and Oma is actually losing it because of what she passed through. She's now acting, she's scared of anybody that comes across to her. Like, this episode made me emotional because this could have been avoided, but because this family were busy, what people will say, this one, that one, that one. Look at what's happened. And thank God that woman rights activist actually came into the room. He saw Kizito talking to Oma, and she heard everything. That she banged the door, and she left. Oma now, when she see anybody, she becomes scared. When she see anyone, she's so scared. Now she now need injection for her to be calm because of what she passed through in the hands of those people. Even if you don't love yourself, even if you feel that you don't owe anybody expression how you handle your life, always be careful the kind of decision you take, because it's actually going to affect people that loves you. Now, Angel is not suffering the consequence of her choice alone, but everybody that truly loves Angel is suffering from it too. They are suffering from it too. And for Clara, yes, Clara tells people, my brother did this, my brother is mentally insane, my brother is this, but she don't want her brother to actually take responsibilities of his own action. You get? And now, who are the people really suffering? Look at Mama. When Mama heard that, see, this is what happened to Oma, she shouts, oh, my own Oma, somebody did this to my own Oma. And when she had to too, that Angel was at the hospital, she fainted. But she could have actually avoided this before now. You get? She could have actually, she had all the time that she could have used to avoid this, but she couldn't because of she was thinking what people will say. And now her two daughters are at the hospital with with terrible experience coming from one person that you call in-law, one person that that's supposed to be the psychiatric hospital with chains. You allow your daughter to be with a madman that said that a child, a child that will be born to him is a distraction, that he will not allow any child to come and stay, that he wants just him and his wife in that marriage, and that is it. A man that have record that he actually ended or life his own child because he feel that the child is a distraction, and you feel that this same person can change. I don't understand how people see a toxic relationship. When a relationship is toxic, the environment too is toxic. A child is not good to be grown, to be trained, to be groomed in a toxic environment, because children learn from their environment, right? Now you see that this person is not okay mentally and otherwise. And this person illness is only there when he sees the wife Every other person, he handled them with care, right? He has some kind of fear based on who. So his own kind of madness, how the kind of people that he actually practice it on. Then you allow your child to be there, claiming that she's pregnant, that you don't want her to get to give birth outside wedlock. When mama fainted, for me, yeah, it was emotional to me, but I felt so sorry for her. Do you know why this thing? Yeah, this thing is actually is a movie, but people, I know plenty people that are into this kind of relationship. I know somebody that her husband could come out like this, tie her two hand while having it with her. Tie her. Then do you know what is tie? Tie her. At times after doing it with her, like papa and mama stuff, he will still use belts, use koboko. I don't know if you know what is koboko. This cane that soldiers used to carry and flog. And this one I'm telling you life story. And this woman have 6 children for him, and they are living together. The children are seeing all those things. The children are grown now. They are blaming their mother. Why didn't she leave? Because the whole memory is still on their head. And now the man, they don't even want to use eye to see the man. So is it not better when you see that, oh, you cannot do this thing is going out of hand? Separation is, I don't know how people see it. But if you ask me, when it is toxic, shifts. So nobody should tell your own story for you. Tell your own story with your own mouth. Let people learn from it. God gave us choice. And for people, so many people, especially some African homes, I don't know, let me just say where I'm coming from. In Nigeria, especially Igbo land, so many, when a man is misbehaving, doing some kind of nonsense stuff, you see the parents, go and give him a wife. Go and give him a wife. If you give him a wife, then you see his head will come down. Gone are those days that women are rehabilitation center. Women are not rehab. If you want to rehabilitate your child, take that child to rehabilitation center. Then some women, they will say no, a man that will behave like her will come and marry her. Nobody is rehabilitating anybody. Make sure you are ready for a to build a home before going into it. Look at Kizito. 4:45. Look at Kizito today. He is what he is today because the mother will always clean his mess. And the mother is still cleaning his mess. Imagine when he on life, her own grandchild, she still have the guts to clean the mess for him and even make sure that nobody has hear about it. Then giving Kizito, then Oma, you have to do what you have to do about Oma, so that Oma will not do this one, Oma will not do this one. If you actually claim that you love your child, you love, like, make the environment to be conducive. You're fighting for your grandchild while your daughter-in-law carrying the child, you are not treating her well, then you want a madman to give birth to. I don't even understand. And mama is fainting. Mama don't faint yet. Thank God it's just something that can be handled. Thank God. Like Oma, how can Oma forgive herself? Oma cannot for Angel cannot even forgive herself for even. So the whole situation, guys, I don't know what is wrong with him. The whole situation, I beg you, if you are watching me here and you are in any toxic relationship, if you're a man, you're a woman, make sure you have something you're doing that you're helping yourself with. Avoid depending on anybody. If you're in that toxic relationship that is toxic, like you know you cannot handle it again, just give yourself a break. Because the children that you might be staying there for, the children, background matters. What they see is what trains them more than the words you tell them. Then, if you are doing it that you want to stay, what if you die at the process? What will you tell your God? What will you tell yourself? You understand? I love you so very much, guys. Let me go and see what is doing my son. Please like the video, share it, and correction is open. I love you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Please don't be like Kizito. Whether I know women, some women actually bully their husband like this. Why some men actually do worse than this and even do this? Please, if you know how you want somebody to treat your sister or your daughter, treat it to someone else, and the world will be a better place. I love you. Mwah. Bye bye. Bye bye. And life. Are you sure that you want to stop screaming?